hello. Testing, testing. Why is there so much noise coming out of... Okay, that was the wrong thing. Just speak.
Hello.
Okay, great. It's working. You're not coming through on Discord, but you're coming through...
I'm not coming through on Discord?
No, not at all.
Have you got me local muted?
I might have you turned down. Speak again. Speak?
I was drinking. Hello?
Yeah, you're just not coming through on Discord.
That's really weird. Why we're not coming through on Discord?
My guess would be that it's a me problem. Well, I'll just don't
Hello?
Oh, wait, let me unmute you on Discord now.
Hello? We're not coming through.
Okay,
Hello? On Discord.
now you're coming through on Discord.
Okay.
There. Okay. And for our wonderful 0 viewers, welcome to another amazing episode of The GRYITH Show. As usual, we're going to be discussing and giving our opinions on all of the film and game and other media news that has happened throughout the week. As per usual, our bi-weekly episodes are in the virtual world, so here we are. I'm joined today by a tiny little person.
Hello, I'm very small.
Very, very small. Speak again. Sorry, I need to check the levels.
Hello.
Oh, what the fuck? Are you kidding me? Just no audio is coming through now. Not from me, not from you.
I'm literally crying. I'm gonna hide under this desk while I cry.
Where's the no audio?
Hello.
Oh, thank fucking God. Alright! It should be working now. I'll give it a sec for Twitch to fucking start working, and then we'll get down to the nitty-gritty meaty DTs, shall we?
Yes, I'm very small. Oh my god.
You are so tiny. Why are you so small? Actually, I have a better camera for this. Boom. Wait, I need to get... There we go. Hello. Why am I...
Hello, I'm very small.
My favorite thing about VRCHAR is that when you get caught in like a wall or something, your character just freezes.
Yeah, it's
You know?
great.
It's great. Great feature. Actually, I don't know what the blue screen looks like when I do that. What does it look like? Oh, it's just like stationary. That's great. Alright.
Yeah, well, it's just masking it.
Yeah. Whoa, look at you. You're so small.
I'm tiny.
No! Alright. Anyone in the chat, please say, Jess, do you have my stream open?
Yeah.
And it's working?
Yeah.
And you can hear yourself?
Yeah.
Hey, and Flub is in the chat too. We're back live. That's good. That's good shit. It's fucking working. Everything's working. Let's check for luck the curtains button. Oh, wonderful. 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 I'm here joined today by small creature
Hello, I'm very small.
for another episode of The GRYITH Show where we give our opinions and wanted or not on all of the goings on this week in game, film, and any other news that we want to stick our noses in. But first, we have a word from our sponsor. That's right. The GRYITH Show, sponsored by youtube.com/GRYITH. Yeah, you thought it was going to be a real one. No, you didn't. Not for a second did you think I was actually going to have a real sponsor for a second there. But, actually, let me switch to another camera to present this. But, here we go. Our first... wait, this is the first pre-show we've done in fucking months. And, you know, I'll just fucking play it. Let's go! Let's fucking do this.
Let's see what 2020 had to offer. This one's going to be controversial too, but for bullshit reasons. And you can try and fucking deny it, but it's just true. It is just objectively true. This is basically everything you could possibly want. Maybe it's just because I'm an addict. I hate being left hanging. Bro. Some of the most artistically creative work in the fucking entire industry. This is one of the most mechanically solid games ever made. I'm proud of you guys. And if you're watching this live on Twitch, I hope you enjoy the live segment of today's show.
Alright, that was the advert for the Grith Awards 2020. Come to youtube.com/Grith where you can watch the Grith Awards premiering tomorrow. It's like half an hour long. You can pog along to it or scream at me for getting everything wrong. That's what a lot of people tend to do. But now that that's through and done with, why am I stood up now? There we go. Okay. It's time to get to the actual show, and it couldn't come sooner because it is currently 1:15 and we have yet to actually start the show. So let's get into our first story of the day, but not before we play that sponsor's spot again.
Let's see what 20...
I'm just kidding. I'm not playing a sponsor's spot again. I'll do that later. Alright, our first story is Bowser has come out as a furry.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yay. Bowser and Bowser.
Oh, sorry, wait, this says Bowser's Fury.
What?
Bowser's not a furry. But he does dress as a cat in Mario 3D World, so, like, put the pieces together, you know? Anyway, point is, Bowser's Fury is like a fucking whole new experience that they've tagged on to Super Mario 3D World for no fucking reason, to sell it, I guess, because people wouldn't want Mario 3D World on their Switch without it, I guess. But it doesn't even look like Mario 3D World. I've seen what Mario 3D World looks like. This isn't Mario 3D World. I don't know what this is. Well, I do know what this is. This is Bowser being a furry. Jess, what are your thoughts on this? What are your thoughts on Bowser's furry?
It looks like it was using the Mario Odyssey assets, and that makes me very excited.
This could be. You remember a while ago there were like rumors that they were going to do a standalone Mario Odyssey DLC. Do you think this is like what became of that?
I do. I think it's going to be another Majora's Mask style situation where it's just like kind of exists. Like it didn't really have anything around it. It just kind of came out.
Sure.
But yeah, like I find it weird that it's attached to
3D World.
3D World, yeah. But then I guess they couldn't sell it. They didn't probably think that 3D World would sell as a remake or something because it's so recent.
I think it's a mix of they didn't think 3D World would sell as a remake and they didn't think there was enough content in this to actually justify making it a standalone game. Because like if you watch this advert, it's like one island, you know.
Yeah.
Like you can see in this like this looks like it's it, you know. Like we can see everything here. So it could be that they just didn't think it was enough content for a game, and they were like, well, we need to get it out. It's Mario 35. It ends in March.
Yeah, that's true.
For some reason, it ends in March. God knows. What's Fub say? Proud of them, yeah. Bowser being a furry. Bowser's the only person I congratulate for coming out as a furry. Mostly because Bowser's not human, so it's kind of weird that he'd feel the need to come out as a furry anyway. Anyway, next point. There is more details about Mario 3D World. In this little showcase that... Oh, fucking turn the audio off. In this little showcase here, we can see that they have, for some reason, made it double the speed of the original Mario 3D World. I don't know why. you just run two times faster for some reason. Maybe because just they wanted it to be like this originally, but it just didn't play like that because the what did it release on? Was it the 3DS or the Wii U or both?
Well, there was 3D Land on the 3DS and it was 3D
3D
World on
World.
the
Yeah,
Wii U.
yeah, that's what my confusion is. Maybe the Wii U just couldn't do the faster speed and load the levels in into that. God knows. But I'm trying to think what the other changes they've made were. There are a few other changes. They've added in extra content all around. It seems like a decent package, quite honestly. Look here, they're showing you new things that they've added here, and new levels. So it looks pretty neat. I don't know if I'll be able to afford to get it because we don't have any money. But you know, we'll see. Next up. Hey, have you guys heard of this game, The Medium? I might have mentioned it once or twice every episode of the Chris Show for the last 5 months. Have you heard of it, Jess?
No, maybe you should tell us about it again.
So it's called The Medium because it's about someone who's like medium height,
Yeah.
and at the beginning of the game, they're like, do you want to be tall, small, or medium size? What are you
And
talking
if you
about?
don't pick medium size, then you you don't play the game.
Yeah, it's true. They're like, you lose. What are you talking about? I gave you £1 like 3 months ago. You have the money. Fuck, you're right. Me and Jess were talking about earlier today. I said I don't have a penny, and Jess was like, you do. You have one very large penny, and I said, yeah, it's too large to actually be accepted as legal tender. Anyway, point is, this is the RTX trailer, but they also released a live action trailer, which isn't great. Admittedly, but I tend not to be a fan of live action game trailers anyway, even though like a lot of people. What is going on here?
Wobbling.
I can see that. A lot of people tend to like live action trailers. Like, do you remember when God of War Ascension came out and it had that like let me wipe this thing off my desk. Get out of here. Remember when God of War Ascension came out and there was that live action trailer? Oh God, sorry, my computer froze for a sec. And there was that live action trailer, and everyone fucking crazy for it until the game came out, and it turned out to just be the worst God of War game. Um, yeah, it's fine. I'm very excited for it. 28th it comes out. I'm excited. So there's like how they try to make ESO look good. Yeah. That's a great. I also don't like pre-rendered cinematic trailers. You know, like ESO's terrible. In fact, every MMO. How come sometimes I can hear my voice through your microphone and sometimes I just can't?
Well, that's because my microphone, picks up your loudness.
No, but
So when you're
sometimes,
slightly louder,
like, I'll be no, but I talk at the same volume all the time. Like, it's not picking me up now, and I've not changed my volume. Anyway, point is, Elder Scrolls Online and like every MMO and like every what else is bad for it? MOBAs are really bad for it. We'll do
yeah.
pre-rendered trailers that just do not represent the game at all. Mute Jess, but then Jess won't be able to go, yeah, yeah.
No, as in I'm talking to VR chat, but they can hear me from Discord as well.
Well, it'll still echo into VRCHAR. I'll mute you on Discord, I guess. Boom. Jess is now muted. We can say whatever we want about Jess. Jess smells. Haha. Great. Next up, Hitman. Hitman 3. So a lot of stuff happened. This game comes out. When the fuck does this game come out? Like soon, like within the next few days. Yeah, it's literally in like the next few days this game comes out. And there's been some stuff going on. They showed a new trailer for the VR mode, which looks fucking sick, bro. Like this looks like some sick VR stuff. I hate stealth games in VR, but I've really been coming around to them recently. I played Jurassic World Aftermath. That was pretty good. Look at this shit. This looks sick as fuck. Oh man, shootouts in VR are just next level shit. Wait, I want to get to that one clip. Where's that one clip? Where is it? I mean, that looks fun by itself.
I think you have a new guest.
A new guest? A new guest? I didn't hear about it. Alright, let's let him in. Oh, where's my fucking camera? Okay. Uh, well, welcoming to the show. Hello. A goose. A regular goose. Um, good morning, goose. So why are you here, goose? Oh, I see, I see. So, I am very curious about one thing, Goose. What animation does your character model play if you sit down on that chair? Goose in chair. That's perfect. Your head's just sticking out the chair. You are the chair. This is great. I mean, all right, Goose. So, do you have the scoop for us? You working on anything new after your smash hit success Goose game? I don't know why I ask these questions. I have these fucking weirdos on my show, and I ask them these questions. I've never ever had a response. Ah! 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 That was strange. Well, let's do one more story before we see who our next guest is, shall we? Hitman 3. Wait, that's not Hitman 3. Fuck. Where's the video? There we go. I wanted to get to one specific fucking clip that makes me fucking come. Oh, this is it. This is it. This is it. Watch this shit. Watch this shit. So, tap him on the shoulder. Oh, who's there? Bam! Oh, that's the sickest shit. That's the sickest shit I've ever seen. The guests get higher brow every episode. They do. They do. High quality guests here on the Grit Show. We will have anyone on. Anyone. Adolf Hitler could come on this show if you want. No, he probably couldn't. I'd probably get TOS for that. As I was saying, Hitman VR looks good, but that wasn't the only stuff to do with Hitman that came out pre-release. Stadia, that's right, it's Stadia time. Stadia announced that with Hitman 3, they would be adding in a feature to Stadia called state share. You know how on emulators you can capture a state of the game and save it? Well, this is like that. You can capture a state of the game, and it's not, old games, it's new games. Fucking Hitman 3 here. You can capture a state of the game, and it saves everything, your inventory, where you are, what level you're in, where, enemy placements and things. But the difference is you can send a link to your save state to a friend, and they can play from where you were in the level. Like, this has
You can send a what?
a link. Oh, God. Hello, Link of Zelda.
Hi, how's it going?
So,
I clicked expressions and my game like almost crashed.
epic. Do you want to take a seat, or can you?
No, I'm comfy here.
I don't know if I'm comfortable. Do you shower? Do you wash?
I'm
Oh, don't come close to
comfy
me.
here.
Don't come close to me. Just gonna.
Okay, fine, yeah.
All right. Just don't like being.
You know I saved you from Ganon. You're only here today because I saved you from Ganon.
That was like. That was a game, like a fake fictional story, right?
Then how am I here?
You're an
Huh?
actor. You're like a. Who is that guy in Alvin and the Chipmunks? David Cross. That's what you're like.
This guy over here, he's disrespecting the guy that fucking saved him from Calamity Ganon.
You know we could get Ganon on the show, right? I've spoken to him before. We could get him on the show. He'll tell you it was just it was like a narrative. It was like a story. It was entertainment.
No. He's dead.
He's not dead.
I killed him.
He's not dead. He's not dead. I've been to his house. I've had dinner with his wife.
No, you haven't.
What do you,
I'm not going on a show with a Ganon supporter right now.
I'm not a Ganon supporter. Ganon has a fucking.
You had dinner with him.
Ganon fucking donated to a hospital. The hospital was built because of him. It's a children's hospital. What have you done, huh? You went around like a crazy person. That was it. You just ran around like a crazy person. That's all you do. Get away from you! Fucking stink. That's what they should call you. They shouldn't call you fucking Link. They should call you Stink. You're too close. God, we should get security guards on this show. It's going to be too much. Take a seat. Take a seat. Watch yourself, Link.
Right, if you got any questions, or any news stories on this fucking farcity of a show.
Oh, a fasty of shit. You know what? Now you're sounding like Ganon. God, when that guy first came on the show, he was not a fan of mine. I'll tell you that. I will tell you that much. Okay. But he came around, like they all do, when they see that this is the best show on Twitch, except for
I think this is the only show on Twitch in VRCHAR right now.
I mean, right this second, maybe, but like, I don't know. Anyway, point is, you working on anything? You got anything to tell us about?
I was in Hyrule Warriors 2.
Yeah. Where's Breath of the Wild 2? Where is it? Shut up.
Ganon. Breath of the Wild. There's Breath of the Wild 2. Are you meaning to tell me I have to fight that fucker again?
We don't know. We don't know who the fucking villain is. But I mean, we can take a guess.
How do they keep bringing him back? He's dead. I've killed him, what, 17 times now?
I mean, like a bunch of times. He's Brazilian. He's Brazilian. You gotta give him that. You gotta give him that. Come on.
I really thought you said he's a Brazilian for a second.
He's Brazilian. You gotta give him that.
they just don't die, I guess. A thing that... Anyway, I think we have a new guest.
I think I should finish this story,
Oh, okay, bye.
which is IOI released a thing saying, okay, look, we're not 100% sure that because you can play all of Hitman 1 and 2 in Hitman 3 in the new engine and in VR if you have a VR headset. But they're like, okay, fuck. Wait. We're not 100% sure that people on PC who are playing on a different service are going to be able to play those levels. So just stick with it. Might not be there at launch, but just hang on, fellas. Which is cool, but like they probably should have sorted this out, right? Before they announced it. Anyway, that's the end of the Hitman story. Let's see who our new fucking guest is, shall we? Jesus Christ. Oh, who is it? Is it what? Monkey. Sorry. You're an ape. I know. I didn't mean to say anything offensive. Take a seat if you like. What? Monkey? Oh, there you are. So Gorilla. Oh wait, have we got another guest? Fuck's sake, I'll just turn the camera around. Here we have another guest as well to join our great ape here. It's the Among Us. it's not closed for me.
Yeah.
Wow, Among Us, welcome to the show.
I'm relevant. Hi, I'm relevant.
Do you want to go sit next to?
I will fucking kill you in the blink of an eye, okay? Don't you give me that look.
Ooh,
I have
yeah.
witnesses.
This guy's acting a little sus, if you know what I'm saying, folks. Hey, don't come that close.
What do you say about me, you little shit?
I didn't say it. Do you want? You go sit back. Sit back down. It's fine. Sit back down. Right. I'm here to ask both of you, Mr. Ape. What should I call you? All right. Ooh. You here to promote something? You here to tell us about a new thing? Maybe a new Planet of the Apes? What do you... He's just here for the fun of it. Look at him. Look at this. He's here to monkey around. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You made it. I mean, I'll ask the stage manager that we have.
Okay.
Jazz! Are there any fucking bananas?
No, there's not. I'm sorry.
Alright, well, anyway. John Mungus.
Hello?
Why are you here?
Well, you know, I was told there's some work to be done around here, there's some tasks to be fulfilled.
Well, we certainly do have some tasks to do, which is checking out these fucking stories here. Next of which is the Hitman 3 launch trailer. Wow, I guess it really did come out. Wait, when does it fucking come out? January 20th. January 20th. I knew that all along. Yeah, anyway, Hitman 3. Are either of you two interested in Hitman 3? You're both very, very vocal and articulated people. People, air quotes. You gotta... No? No, him? John Mungus. Your answer to this will tell me a lot about you. Are you a fan of hitmen and murder? Alright. That tells me everything I need to know.
Yeah.
Let's go on to the next story, shall we? I'm sick of Hitman. Oh yeah, the big Lucasfilm shit. I already forgot about this until like just now when I was setting up this show. So Lucasfilm Games has completely rebranded. Previously LucasArts, then Lucas Games, then Lucasfilm Games, and now it's rebranded again to the same thing that it already was. But it's soft rebrand, you know? Like a smooth rebrand, smooth brain rebrand. Anyway, point is they've put Kathleen Kennedy and all of those big wigs in Lucasfilm. They've put a lot of money into Lucasfilm Game, and they're saying, hey, we're going to be making more games based on Lucasfilm properties. And that began with this story is we're reading this from Gone Now News at GRYITH.wordpress.com, which anyone can be free to visit right now. John Mungus, why are you clapping?
I like when things are gone now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't like things to be existing in the present tense. I like them to be gone now.
I agree. Anyway, point is, they announced at the beginning of this week an Indiana Jones game, a new Indiana Jones game, and it's going to be being made by fucking Machine Games of Wolfenstein, and it is going to be executive produced by Todd Howard.
Yeah, that is the one that pushed me.
That's a strange one, but I can't wait to boot this game up and have Indiana Jones walk on screen and go, "Oh, you're finally awake."
No, he'll go snakes. Snakes never.
He would say that. That is something he'd say. Is the gorilla having a? He's having a think. He's having a nod. He's all right. He's having a good time. You're fun. I like you. You're doing a good job. Anyway. Oh fuck.
Alright, I'm going.
All right. Bye, Jonathan Mungus. Then that's not it for Lucasfilm. They announced that. That's a pretty big announcement. Then the next day, they announced a partnership with Ubisoft, and there's more to this. A partnership with Ubisoft to make a new Star Wars title, which will be directed by the director of The Division 1 and 2, which is very interesting, mostly because this all but confirms that Disney will in fact not be continuing their agreement with EA. They will not be refreshing it in 2023 like they have implied they wouldn't, but this just confirms it. So, EA took it all right. They took it fine. Let's see what EA had to say. It wasn't going too bad for EA because they are currently in a pretty good position to acquire Codemasters, but instead they took the time to tweet out, guys, we love making Star Wars games. We are going to be continuing our fucking partnership with Lucasfilm Games, and we're making more Star Wars games. Hello? A new guest? Oh, fuck. Alright, let me fucking turn the camera. Oh! Thank you, though, Caesar. Thank you. I wouldn't have noticed. I wasn't looking. Fuck it. No, 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 no. I don't. I have a no gnomes policy. I have a no gnomes policy. Get out. Get off of my fucking show. Get out of my fucking studio. Get out of my Get out of here. Get out of my fucking studio. Get out. Get out of my fucking studio. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of the studio. I'm chasing you out. I'm chasing you out. Get out of here. Get out. No. Come on. Stick back. No, don't go towards the desk. Don't antagonize the monkey. Don't. Get it. Oh, fuck. He's gonna go monkey mode. Get out of my chair. Get out of my I will fucking smash that hat. I'm gonna kill you. I'm going to kill you. Get out of my studio. What if I fucking smash you? What are you still alive?
I can just get glue.
What if I don't? What if I fucking eat you? What if I eat to pieces?
You're gonna shit me out.
Yeah, because you're a piece of shit. Get out of here. Get out of my studio. Get out of here.
Oh, you fucking
Get out of my studio. No gnomes. No gnomes allowed. God. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. You shouldn't have had to see that. Where'd it go? Alright, well, let's not let that taint this week's Grith Show experience. I'm sorry. Gnomes. Am I right, guys? Am I right? Point is, EA was very defensive about Lucasfilm games, gaming, and laming. Do we have a new guest? Or... No, we don't have a new guest. Let me close the fucking curtain. There we go. Right. Next story, Pokemon. This year is the 25th anniversary of Pokemon. So, they released this lovely, cute video, going through the evolution of Pokemon as a franchise. But it ends with a sign that says Katy Perry X Pokemon. And then it has a fucking sting from the song. Wait, let me play the sting. Yeah, that's it. But I don't get it. They're like the 25th anniversary of Pokemon, but they're acting like it's 10 years ago. I'm not implying Katy Perry isn't very relevant anymore. I'm just saying that Katy Perry isn't very relevant anymore. Let's move on, because there is more Pokemon. Actually, do we have a new guest? Okay, I'll take that as a no. Next up. Oh, epic. Let me have a peek, see if there's anyone out there. Doesn't look like it. What's the problem?
VRCHAR is gonna be going down for 5 to 15 minutes.
What, now?
Right now.
Are you kidding me? Are you fucking serious? Maybe I can rush through these.
You'll have to do it on your own.
Well,
Flop couldn't respawn and it like kicked him out.
fucking hell. Well, if you jump into Twitch, I'll fucking zoom through these. A new Pokemon Snap gun announced. It looks pretty great. My only question is, why didn't Pokemon Sword and Shield look like this? This is 1 year later. What? Wait, I've got to unmute you in Discord. I forgot. Okay, go.
It's so gorgeous that it's like the visual stuff is just convincing me to buy it over anything. Like the reason I got Sword and Shield is because I thought it would be like a living, breathing Pokemon filled world,
Yes.
and being able to like actually see the Pokemon
Like-
in the environment was such a change. But this is like next level. I know it's just taking
Yeah.
photos,
Well, no,
but the
that-
spin-off games have always been better.
Well, this is what I was gonna say. I'm not trying to be like a reactionary here. I'm not trying to like be like I know that it's just like everything's pre-recorded, and in the main games they have to have them on like they have to have full 3D environments and stuff. It's not just on rails but still. Like, it was only a year ago, and then this looks like this. Like, this is a big fucking change.
And as well, like in Pokemon Sword and Shield, there's so many like things they do to conserve memory, like they'll only load in the Pokemon once you're close enough and stuff like that. They could probably get away with still having like quite nice models if they're only loading when you're close up to them,
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, Pokemon Sword and Shield just felt like they tried, but it felt like there was just something that went wrong in the game direction, and then they just ran out of time.
Sure. Yeah. I feel. Next up, Returnal got more details. Remember Returnal? That's a game that's coming out. Remember? Returnal?
Not really.
Yeah, no one
You
does.
showed me a trailer the other day. It looks kind of just a little bit boring. It's not my kind of thing.
Yeah, I agree. And now for the most consistent part of our show from 2020 and this year. It's the delays. What's been delayed this week?
Yay! I love delays.
Hogwarts Legacy has been delayed to 2022. Riders Republic has been delayed to later in the year.
Oh.
I think those are the delays. I think there's more. Oh.
Cyberpunk got delayed again?
Yeah,
It's already out.
Cyberpunk's been delayed 2 months after its release. Someone sent me something. I've got the little thing in my HUD saying that I've got an invite request.
Yeah, no, so did I. I think VRChat is just completely glitched out because I couldn't
I
do
think
anything
so.
in my UI. I couldn't change my avatar, which is why I didn't want to do a new guest because I couldn't change.
Well, I'm gonna just continue as is right now. See if we can get through this.
Yeah.
Cyberpunk did a big 5-minute long statement. And he's the co-founder and CEO of CD Projekt Red, and he seems very honest about it. He's like, oh, we knew that there were problems, and it's my fault. It's the board of directors' fault because we pushed it out before it was ready. And it's like, okay, it's all well and good accepting these things after it's already happened.
Yeah.
But like, what are you going? The main problem isn't like as much as CD Projekt Red is pretending it is. The main problem isn't like the game didn't work. It's how did this happen? How did you get to a place where you were crunching your teams that much? How are you going to tackle this? But they're not focusing on that. They're focusing on the future of Cyberpunk, and they've got this big long release schedule here.
Mm.
And just out of interest, they've got a few hot fixes from last year. They've got patch 1 and 2, which will be happening early this year, and then an unknown amount of updates and improvements throughout the year. The free DLCs will happen like almost mid-year. All of the free DLCs, which like I don't know how they're planning on doing that. Jess, can you please mute when you do
Sorry.
that? And then late this year, I don't think this is good. Late this year, they're going to be releasing the next gen console upgrade. That should
Huh.
be, considering that the main problem people had with the game is that it doesn't work on consoles. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't work on on previous gen consoles, and the version that you're using on next gen consoles is the previous gen console version.
Mm.
Surely the priority should be getting them working on the new consoles, right?
Yeah. I don't know why they don't just do like, instead of making it into one big upgrade, just do like small bits, like add RTX to both consoles first,
Yeah.
do the fixes for like this gen, you know, like just sort out little things at a time rather than working towards one huge update, because I just don't see the point. Like, people need this game to be working now.
Yeah.
They've just bought it for Christmas, they're gonna refund it.
Yeah, totally. And also, like, I just thought that, like, they've got these patches listed. They've got updates and improvements. How many of these updates and improvements, or maybe even, like, the free DLCs, how many of these are going to be things that were meant to be in the base game, but that they're going to repackage as DLC?
Mm.
Which wouldn't be awful, at least we're getting them, like No Man's Sky style, but, like, come on. Anyway, moving on. After that, a couple days later, Jason Schreier, who, if you don't know Jason Schreier, you should at this point, you know? He's on fucking every episode of the show at this point, you know?
Yeah.
Jason Schreier, journalist at Bloomberg. I think he's currently still with Bloomberg, yeah. Anyway, point is, he did a big expose on what it was like inside CD Projekt Red. He has interviews with people who were in the company at the time. And here's a quote, I'll read it out. CD Projekt Red staff paint a complete picture, unchecked ambition, technical woes, unrealistic deadlines, and above all, one belief. We made The Witcher 3. It'll work out. And we all knew this. This is stuff we already know. This is just confirming like stuff that everyone had already suspected. This was huge. This was like blew up, right? In terms of like the industry, you know, this is rocking the industry as everything to do with Cyberpunk has been, you know. And fuck's sake, a couple days later, um, CD Projekt Red did some responses, and Jason Schreier responded. CD Projekt Red chose not to respond to specific questions or make Badowski available for an interview for our article. So it's interesting to see these comments arriving now. God, it's weird. The last few years, we have seen this trend of studios releasing games in terrible states that. Can you speak for a sec?
Hello.
That completely recontextualizes the public perception. I figured out why I keep hearing myself sometimes, but not other times. When you talk, your microphone knows how loud your voice is, so it knows to cut me out. But you don't talk for so long that it's like
Oh, it tried.
I've got to find a voice here. Come on.
Yeah.
Um. What was I saying? Yes, the last few years we've seen so many studios have their public perceptions completely turned around 180
Mm.
because of disastrous game rollouts. Bethesda being another great example with Fallout 76, and obviously Cyberpunk here. What else? God, there's a bunch. There's a few indie studios that have had the same treatment. But moving on. Speaking of good shit, I haven't spoken about good shit, but let's talk about some good shit now, right? You'll like Resident Evil? Because I sure as hell do. In 4 days' time, 3 or 4 days' time, 21st, Capcom is going to be having a Resident Evil Direct It's not called that, but it's a fucking Resident Evil Direct, and they've said there's going to be a new trailer, exciting, new gameplay, and lots more Resident Evil news. Do you want to know the exciting part? Do you remember a few weeks ago, sorry, a couple months ago, we here at the GRYITH Show reported that we reported on the leaked Konami calendar Excel spreadsheet. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, with RE4 VR.
I'm getting to that. This matches up perfectly with what their plans were on that spreadsheet,
Mm.
meaning that they haven't changed the spreadsheet. So, this means that there is a good chance that this is where we are going to hear more about Resident Evil 4 Remake, which is supposedly going to have a VR mode. Or it's going to be a VR remake in general. Now, at the moment, there are two options that I see with Resident Evil 4 VR. Either Facebook will have paid a lot of money for it to be an Oculus exclusive, or I have eyes for a Code Veronica remake. I wouldn't count on it. Capcom is very iffy about everything to do with Code Veronica. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a Code Veronica remake, but I wouldn't get your hopes up too much. I've been actually playing Code Veronica. Not sure what I think of it yet. I'll get back to you on that. But the point is, Resident Evil 4 Remake, the other option is that it's going to be similar to Resident Evil 7 on PlayStation. It's going to have a VR mode, but the VR mode's basically just you control the camera with your face instead of the stick, you know? Or mouse. Nevertheless, I'm extremely excited for this. They also opened up beta testing. You can sign up for beta testing for something to do with Resident Evil. I don't know what yet. Sadly, it looks like it's mostly just open in Japan, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I've signed up for it. We'll see. Next up, here's a little clip that I found. This is taken from something or other. I can't remember what. Taken from test footage of the game that or one of the people working at Capcom has. This is that big, tall, 8-foot tall vampire lady.
Oh, everyone's simping.
Everyone is simping over her, but like, fucking, look at this shit.
Wait, we're not allowed to say that on Twitch!
Oh shit! No one tell! No one tell! No one tell! No one tell! I do find it a bit weird that in this clip, the camera fucking... Ethan spends a lot of time looking at this lady's tits. I mean,
Oh yeah.
bazongas. God. That fucking Freddy Krueger glove, though. Seriously. Anyway, point is, let's move on. Let's move on before I just keep watching that. Speaking of horror, I wanted to talk about this. This isn't big news, but they're showing off game assets. Oh wait, reported they're showing off game assets. Oh, they are. They're showing them off. Someone that I follow on Twitter is announced this. It's called Ill, a first-person horror adventure game, and it looks fucking sick. It's in Unreal Engine 4. It looks sick as fuck. I'm very excited to see more about this. This is literally all we've seen so far, but they say that in the next few weeks we're going to see more of it. That was just something I wanted to talk about. I also wanted to talk about the biggest ever Fallout New Vegas mod has come out. It's called The Frontier, and the biggest thing in it is that it adds cars, something that for some reason Bethesda's never done. I think they're afraid that it'll be too confusing with their level design. Their level design's all, very tight spaces. So
Yeah, like, I think, to be honest though, like, Fallout 4's map is so ridiculously, like, there's dense cities and then it's just empty for ages, and same with Fallout 3 as well. Like, you can go on and just look at empty space for like a good 10 minutes before you find anything, so
yeah,
having
totally.
a car would be nice.
Yeah, it would be nice, but also I think that it would make them want to make the maps even bigger and more empty. So
Yeah.
I haven't played The Frontier yet. I'm gonna wait till it comes out on Steam, but if anyone has played it, I'd love to hear what you think of it. Very sleek. Yeah, it looks really cool. I'm very excited to see more of it. Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about this. This came out today. This is Project Mara. This is the first footage of anything to do with Project Mara that we have seen. Project Mara is one of the new projects one of the new games coming out of Ninja Theory, who created Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice. Now, this short to me is the epitome of holy shit, these guys have way too much money. Because basically what they've done is they were like, we want to make it as photorealistic as possible. We want it to look like a real space. So they made this place in a digital world, and then they built the apartment in real life. They just rebuilt the whole thing in engine, like perfectly. Um, so so that the lighting and everything would be right. But Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ. Look at this. Look at this. This is them scanning in textures and how they look under different lightings. And the textures have just come from actual fucking pieces of leather and shit. And I talk about, here it is. And there's a scan that they've done of it to get all of the proportions right and shit. There's some crazy shit here. Anyway, I won't go into it. You can watch this video yourself if you like. That's the end of the game news. We don't have much film news, and there is no MISC news today. So, yeah.
Actually, there is. We didn't talk about them just cancelling annual pass holder, did we?
Oh, sure. We'll talk about that just for a sec now. Disney has cancelled the annual pass program, the original Disneyland, which has enraged many people who are fans of Disneyland, many locals, but it's just another cost-saving measure. They've been doing so much stuff the last month or so as cost-saving measures. They are clearly suffering badly after last year.
Yeah.
Which just goes to show you that like theme parks are not stable, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like they closed down for 4 months and the
They're like,
biggest one in the world is like on death's door, you know?
yeah, literally. Like, to be honest, like, I've seen a lot of discourse about the annual pass holder stuff because people are like, most of the crowds that go to these theme parks are just locals, like just people that live in Florida and stuff or California, right? So like 90% of the crowd is people who aren't actually putting money into the parks. They just go in, grab a coffee, and then get out. You know, like I don't know. It's just a bit weird.
Yeah, totally. Flub says, I both love and fear this tech. Yeah, the like scanning stuff in Project Mara is so incredible. In film news, the new Tom Holland movie Cherry got a trailer, but I don't want to watch this ad for fucking Postmates or whatever the fuck this is. So just imagine it. It's Tom Holland. WandaVision came out. We've watched the first 2 episodes. I think it's pretty good. I hope they don't just make it into an MCU thing halfway through the season. I really like how different and wacky it is, so I hope they keep it like that. I am whizzing through these because I am worried that VRChat's just gonna fucking die. We have had our first look at the Mortal Kombat reboot film. Kind of looks a little bland, I'll be honest, but what do you expect from a live action thing based on Mortal Kombat? Next up, The Last of Us' HBO TV series has finally got a director. Who is it? Kantemir Balagov. Goes over my head. Goes over my head. Next up, Godzilla vs. Kong is going to be releasing on March 26th in theaters and on HBO Max, which still means that we here in the UK would still won't be getting it. Yay! Not yay.
And we can't watch Infinity Train either.
Yay! Or Animaniacs.
Yay!
Nicolas Cage is FNAF Freddy.
Yes, I'm very excited to see that. That sounds actually insane.
You excited for Nicolas Cage is FNAF Freddy?
Absolutely. Are you not? Do
Oh,
you
I'm
not
very
wanna
excited for
run
Nicolas
around and go,
Cage.
oh, it's not Chica and not FNAF.
Yeah. I mean, the fucking actual FNAF movie has been in development hell for so many years now.
Yeah,
Like,
they're right to
3
capitalize
years.
on it, to be honest.
It was
like-
meant to come out 2 years ago on Halloween.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy.
So yeah, pretty wacky and wild. Next up, HBO Max released this teaser, which is fucking insane. We see our first footage of Godzilla vs. Kong in this teaser. We see our first footage of the Mortal Kombat movie in this teaser. There it is. We see Space Jam 2. That's the new James Wan movie. We see the new Matrix. We see Tom and Jerry. We see the Suicide Squad. We see so much shit in this that we just haven't seen anything for. Yeah, like here we go. June, fucking Space Jam. Look at this shit. So much stuff. So much stuff in just this 1 30-second teaser. HBO Max knows what they're fucking doing. But sadly, available to stream on HBO Max in the US only.
Wait, are we just not getting Space Jam 2 then?
Yeah, none of these things are going to be available for us in the UK unless we rent them, I guess. Next story. Day before, was John Carpenter's birthday. Happy late birthday to John Carpenter.
Happy late birthday, John Carpenter.
I hope you get a new Sonic game.
I hope he got lots of things for his birthday.
Good one.
And I hope he didn't run into any big trouble in Little China.
Oh, shut up.
What other films has he done? I hope he didn't get any horror gifts. Those are meant for Halloween.
Wow, John Carpenter is getting old. I sure hope they live.
Wow, it must be pretty cold up where he is. I hope he's avoiding the fog.
Oh man. Our last story for the day. Disney Plus has resurrected Disney Insider. It's back. You can watch it right now. Disney Insider being the show where they talk about, you know, new attractions and new shows and new technology and stuff like that. Can be fun if you're into what the fuck is going to be releasing soon, but otherwise it might not be for you. That's it. That's all of our stories. Nothing left. And VRCHAT is currently crumbling to dust in front of my eyes. So,
you can't change your avatar, you can't see any worlds, you can't see your social menu, everything's broken.
So I'm going to say goodbye. Thank you so much for coming to the GRYITH Show. And I'm going to end today's show off with another word from our sponsor!
Let's see what 2020 had to offer. This one's going to be controversial too, but for bullshit reasons. And you can try and fucking deny it, but it's just true. It is just objectively true. This is basically everything you could possibly want. Maybe it's just because I'm an addict. I hate being left hanging. Bro. Some of the most artistically creative work in the fucking entire industry. This is one of the most mechanically solid games ever made. I'm proud of you guys.